Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about the new movie, Hoppers. If you end up enjoying this video, please consider liking and subscribing. That way maybe one day I can come up with the technology to be able to understand my cat so I can know what he thinks of me. Hoppers is Pixar's newest film, and it was giving me kind of open season vibes, so I really wanted to check it out. Instead of talking about the 6 things that make a movie great, I'm just going to share my spoiler-free thoughts on the film. Hoppers centers around the character of Mabel. Mabel is kind of a wild child growing up, but she is very sensitive towards animals and nature. Her grandmother is like a mother figure for her and shares her love for nature, and they have this special cove area where they like to go and sit and just be at peace watching nature. Over time, her grandma begins to age more, and before she passes away, she tasks Mabel with making sure that the cove stays safe. Time goes forward, and now Mabel finds herself trying to protect the cove from Mayor Jerry, who wants to wipe it out and build part of a freeway that will cut traffic time by 5 minutes. Mabel happens to stumble across the fact that one of her teachers has created the technology to transfer their consciousness into a robotic version of an animal, and while they used it for field study purposes, Mabel wants to use it to bring the animals back to the cove so that Mayor Jerry can't tear it down. What follows is a hilarious story with a surprising amount of heart behind it, as Mabel seeks to understand herself, the animals, and her opponents. I thought the concept for this movie was really interesting and fun. Obviously the animation was fantastic, and there were a lot of talented voice actors and actresses behind this film. Although I did feel like the movie was kind of searching for its underlying purpose until the very end, and it just didn't grip me the way that I thought it was going to. I will say though that there are a lot of funny moments in this movie that I was not expecting that caught me off guard and made me laugh out loud. While I do feel like this movie kind of panders more towards the younger audience, there were definitely some moments that made the adults in the room laugh. I will say though, there were a couple moments that were kind of creepy and almost too creepy for a very, very young audience. So parents will have to use their discretion with that, but this movie was really fun, it was tame, and the underlying theme was positive and healthy at the end of the day. Hoppers is about an hour and 45 minutes long, and it's rated PG. PG probably for those creepier moments. There's some chaos and mayhem, a little bit of action, but really just a fun and tame movie. There were some slower moments in the movie, and I think that led to the unrest that I felt with all the kids in the theater. But not everything has to be all this fast-paced, flashing lights, bright colors constantly in order to hold attention. And although it didn't wow me, I did enjoy the film. So with all those areas considered, I have to give Hoppers a 7 out of 10. This movie wasn't perfect, but it was pretty fun to watch, and the funny moments that caught me off guard are always appreciated. It tells a good story, it makes an attempt at depth, and the positive themes throughout made it a fun watch for both adults and mostly kids. Pixar did a decent job with this one, so I think it may be worth watching in theaters, but maybe just on a value day. Thank you so much for watching. If you've seen Hoppers, please let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. As always, I appreciate your love and support, and I'll catch you guys and gals in the next one.